My child, listen closely, because what I am about to tell you carries a weight you can feel in your chest, like something pulling gently at your heart from the inside. I am Archangel Michael, and I am speaking to you now not by accident, not by coincidence, but because you have stepped into a moment where your life is shifting quietly, almost secretly, behind the curtain of the world you can see. I want you to breathe slowly, my child. Let your shoulders loosen. Let your thoughts settle for a moment. Because the truth you are about to hear is meant for you. Only you. There is someone, yes, a very real person, who is standing at the edge of a decision that will affect you in a way you may not expect. This person is thinking of you far more often than you realize. Their thoughts circle your name, your memory, your presence. They question, they hesitate, they hope, because in some way, you have become a turning point in their life. You have become the moment they keep revisiting in the quiet, in the dark, when no one else is around. And my child, they are making a decision. A decision about you. Now before I guide you deeper, I want you to pause for a second, take a breath, and tell me in the comments, can you already feel who this person might be? Just a simple yes or no, don't overthink it. Just feel. Good. Now listen. This decision they are making, it has been forming for a long time. It is not sudden. It is not impulsive. It is something that has grown slowly, like a seed pushed through the soil of their heart. They have wrestled with it. They have tried to bury it. They have told themselves to forget it. Yet the feeling always comes back. It returns stronger, clearer, louder. Why? Because there is something about you, your energy, your voice, your presence, that refuses to fade. Do you know how your soul appears when someone is truly connected to you? It glows in their memory. It echoes in their thoughts. And no matter how far they try to walk away, they always end up circling back to the same place, the thought of you. My child, you need to understand something very important right now. You are not imagining the connection. You are not exaggerating the feeling. You are not dreaming up the energy you sense. It is real. This person is standing at the crossroads of fear and courage. They are asking themselves questions like, should I say something? Should I take the step I've been avoiding? Should I let them know how much they matter to me? They replay scenarios in their mind. They imagine what would happen if they spoke their truth, and they imagine what would happen if they stayed silent. And this silence, oh, my child, this silence is heavy for them. Heavier than you think. Sometimes they pull away, not because they don't care, but because they care too much. They fear they might lose you. They fear they might not be enough. They fear they don't know how you will react if they reveal what they feel. And yet, despite the fear, they cannot stop thinking about you. Look at your life for a moment, my child. Have you felt sudden waves of emotion that weren't yours? Have you thought of someone out of nowhere? Have you had moments where it felt like a memory brushed against your mind? This is because their thoughts reach you before their words do. Energies speak long before mouths ever move. You may have felt a pull lately. A shift. A strange sense that something is coming, though you can't name it. That is because their decision is moving closer. It is not finished, but it is nearing its turning point. My child, let me tell you what I see from where I stand. This person is not choosing whether you matter. They already know you do. They are choosing how to move toward you, how to approach you, how to open the door without breaking what is fragile inside them. They have moments where they tell themselves they are ready, but then fear whispers doubts into their ears. Fear is a loud liar. But their heart is louder. Their heart keeps pulling them forward. You may not know the full truth yet, but I do. You may not see the full story, but I do. This connection between you and them didn't happen randomly. It was placed, guided, allowed. It carries purpose. There is a reason they cannot forget you. There is a reason you appear in their mind when they least expect it. There is a reason your paths crossed the way they did, whether messy, gentle, sudden, or slow. My child, listen carefully. This person sees you differently than you see yourself. While you notice your flaws, they notice your softness. While you question your worth, they admire your strength. While you worry about your mistakes, they think about your heart. You have touched them in a way you may not even realize. Something you said, something you did, even something you simply are. It changed something inside them. There are nights they lie awake thinking about what life would be like if they chose courage instead of fear. If they stepped closer instead of stepping back. If they told you the truth instead of hiding it. But here is the part one need you to hear. Their decision is not about whether to walk away. Their decision is about whether they are ready to step toward you fully. To admit something. To reveal something. To choose something. And my child, this decision is coming sooner than you think. Maybe faster than they even planned. Before I continue deeper, pause for a moment and tell me. Do you want this person to step toward you? Just say, yes, or, not sure. I want to feel your energy with this. Good. Now I will tell you more. This person fears changing the dynamic between you. They fear the unknown. They fear the reaction. But most of all, they fear losing their chance. They have been receiving signs too. Dreams. Synchronicities. Sudden reminders of you. Random thoughts that feel like they came out of nowhere. Do you think that is coincidence? It is not. Their soul recognizes yours. It is why they can't walk away even when they try. This decision they are making, it is emotional. Heavy. Deep. It is tied to something from their past, something that once hurt them, something they still carry quietly. That pain makes them hesitate. But their connection with you makes them consider risking it anyway. My child, let me tell you something sacred. When two souls are meant to teach each other, strengthen each other, or move each other forward, they cross paths in ways that cannot be undone. No amount of distance, silence, or confusion destroys the pull. It may complicate it, but it never breaks it. This person is standing right now in that quiet space where a heart becomes brave. Where a truth becomes stronger than fear. Where destiny whispers louder than doubt. They are preparing. Thinking. Replaying. Imagining. And they are closer to choosing action than ever before. You may not hear from them today. You may not hear from them tomorrow. But the energy is shifting. The decision is forming. The courage is rising. My child, this is only the beginning of what I must tell you. My child, come closer to my voice. I am still here. I am Archangel Michael, and I am guiding you deeper into the truth that has been circling around you like a quiet storm, present, powerful, and impossible to ignore. You asked for part 2, and I will give you everything you need to hear, everything your soul has been waiting for. My child, the decision this person is making about you, it is no longer just a thought in their mind. It has become a feeling in their chest. Feelings are harder to escape. A thought can be ignored. A thought can be pushed away. A thought can be silenced. But a feeling keeps returning, knocking, pushing, whispering. And this person, whether they show it or not, is feeling you. They feel your absence. They feel your silence. They feel your presence, even when you are nowhere near them. They feel the possibility of losing you. And that possibility scares them more than you know. My child, listen carefully. This person has reached a point where pretending not to care is becoming too heavy for them to carry. The mask they wear in front of others, the walls they built to protect their heart, the excuses they tell themselves late at night, they are all starting to crack. And do you know what caused the cracks? You. Something you said. Something you did. Something you are. Something they felt. You awakened something in them. Something they didn't expect, something they weren't prepared for, something they tried to deny, but can no longer ignore. Pause for a second, my child. Tell me in the comments, have you felt that pull too? Just say, yes, if you have. Don't overthink it. Good, now let me guide you further. This person, my child, is not cold. They are not careless. They are not indecisive because they don't value you. They are indecisive because they value you too much. They fear making the wrong move. They fear coming toward you too fast. They fear losing you if they reveal too much. They fear hurting you with their honesty. They fear their own feelings because they have never felt them this deeply before. They ask themselves things like, what if I say it and everything changes? What if I open up and they don't feel the same? What if I'm not enough for them? My child, they are not afraid of you. They are afraid of their own vulnerability. This person carries old scars. Wounds that never fully healed. Fears that were planted in them long before you ever entered their life. Someone in their past taught them to fear love. Someone taught them that closeness can break you. Someone taught them that opening your heart is dangerous. And now, here you are, soft, real, unexpected, and their heart is trembling because it has found something it wasn't prepared to feel again. My child, the decision they are making, it isn't just emotional. It is spiritual. It is karmic. It is tied to their growth and your growth. Your connection is meant to shift them. To awaken them. To challenge them. To bring them face to face with feelings they tried to bury. You are a mirror to them. You reflect who they could become. You reflect the love they could have. You reflect the truth they could live. This is why they can't walk away, even if they tried. This is why the decision they're making is so heavy. They are choosing not simply whether to speak to you. They are choosing whether to step into the version of themselves that you bring out in them. My child, let me show you something deeper. There have been moments, quiet, hidden moments, where this person almost reached out. Moments when their fingers hovered above their phone. Moments when they typed a message but deleted it. Moments when they opened your profile but closed it seconds later. Moments when they whispered words into the silence that you never heard. Have you felt that sudden urge, out of nowhere, as if someone was thinking of you? That was them. Sometimes when you miss them unexpectedly, it is because their energy touches yours first. My child, the spiritual thread between you is active. This person is sensing a shift. A change. A moment approaching where they will have to choose. Stay silent. Or step forward. Hide their feelings. Or speak them. Keep you at a distance. Or let you closer than anyone has been in a very long time. This is not a small decision for them. It is life-changing. And what makes it even deeper is this. They know that if they choose to step toward you, they must do it with honesty. With sincerity. With a kind of vulnerability that scares them. They know that if they choose you, they must choose you fully. And that, my child, is why they are thinking so deeply right now. That is why their heart is restless. That is why their energy has been brushing against yours lately. Before I continue, tell me. Do you want this person to open up to you? Just say, yes, no, or I'm not sure. Your answer matters. Now hear this. Something is building inside them. A realization. A clarity. A moment of truth. They are beginning to understand that avoiding this connection does not make it disappear, it only makes the longing stronger. They are beginning to understand that the fear of losing you is greater than the fear of opening their heart. They are beginning to understand that you are not someone they can replace. Not someone they can forget. Not someone they can walk away from without feeling the emptiness. My child, they are awakening. Slowly. Quietly. But undeniably. The decision they are making is reaching its breaking point. And in the next part, I will reveal what direction their heart is leaning toward. My child, I am here again. I am Archangel Michael, and I want you to sit with me a moment. Breathe. Feel the space around you. This is sacred, and the words I share are meant to reach the part of you that already knows the truth, even before your mind understands it. This person, the one making a decision about you, is closer to clarity than ever before. You see, my child, when someone is truly at a crossroads like this, their soul begins to stir in ways that cannot be denied. It's no longer just about fear or hesitation, it is about realization. It is about knowing that what they feel is real, undeniable, and perhaps more important than anything else they have faced in a long time. They are seeing you in a new light. Not just as someone in their life, but as a part of their journey that they cannot ignore. They are realizing that life without you would feel incomplete, hollow, almost muted, like the world has lost a color they didn't even know they loved. My child, I want you to feel this. Their thoughts about you are no longer scattered or fleeting. They have become focused, centered, intentional. And as this realization grows, so too does the courage they are gathering. It is a quiet courage, like the calm before a storm. You may not see it, but it is forming. It is readying them to act. Do you feel that pull in your chest, my child? That's the energy of their decision drawing near. Now, before I continue, I want you to comment in the section below. Type, "Yes, I feel it," if you can feel their presence or the shift coming. Let it be an affirmation, because energy grows stronger when you acknowledge it. Good. Now let us go deeper. This person, they are battling something inside. A mix of hope, fear, longing, and uncertainty. They are trying to measure the right moment. The right words. The right way to approach you. And sometimes, my child, this is where they get stuck. They overthink. They worry about every possible outcome. But here is the truth they don't always admit, even to themselves. They are afraid of losing you, not just the person, but the connection. They are afraid that if they misstep, if they say the wrong thing or act too fast, they might lose the unique bond that already exists between your souls. That fear is real, my child, but it is not stronger than what they feel. It is simply the shadow of love stretching longer than usual. Shadows fade when the light grows bright enough, and the light of what they feel for you is growing. They have been imagining scenarios. Dreaming quietly about moments with you. Moments where words are exchanged, where laughter happens, where eyes meet and hearts understand without a single word. And you may not know this, but these thoughts of yours being reflected in theirs, they are intentional, even if unconsciously. The universe has a way of guiding people to one another when timing is ready. Pause for a moment, my child, feel their presence. Imagine their eyes on you, their thoughts circling your name. Breathe it in. Let it settle in your chest. Before I go further, tell me in the comments if you can visualize them thinking of you. Just a simple, yes or, I can see it. Now, listen carefully. Their decision is being guided by something bigger than them, bigger than their fears or doubts. There is a pull, a spiritual nudge, that is urging them toward honesty, toward bravery, toward opening their heart fully. And with each passing day, that nudge grows stronger. This decision is not about temporary feelings. It is not about infatuation. It is about alignment. About truth. About recognizing that you are someone who matters deeply and significantly in their life. They are beginning to see that avoiding the connection, hiding the feelings, or waiting indefinitely, that path leads to regret. And regret is heavier than fear. Regret lingers. Regret whispers at night. Regret makes hearts ache silently. But courage, true courage, can change everything. They are beginning to understand that reaching out, stepping forward, showing vulnerability, these are not weaknesses. They are signs of strength. Signs of commitment. Signs that the decision they make will honor both of your hearts. And here is the most important thing I want you to hear, my child. They are leaning toward action. They are leaning toward truth. They are leaning toward you. But there is still one thing holding them back, the voice inside that asks, "What if I fail?" My child, that voice is human. Every soul has it. But I want you to know something sacred. When a person truly chooses you, when they truly feel that your connection matters, that voice becomes a whisper. A whisper that can be gently soothed, and eventually silenced by the power of love, faith, and honesty. This person is at the point where they can no longer deny their heart. They can no longer hide from their truth. They can no longer avoid the pull that you create in their life. In the next part, my child, I will tell you how they are preparing to take the step toward you, how the energy between you is aligning, and what you should watch for in the coming days. My child, I am still here, Archangel Michael, speaking directly to the part of you that already knows the truth, even before your mind catches up. Sit with me, breathe slowly, and feel my words. They are not just words, they are energy, guiding you to understand what is forming in the heart of this person thinking about you. By now, my child, you must feel the tension in the air, the energy vibrating between you and them. That tension is not empty. It is alive. It is the unspoken, the unsent, the invisible threads connecting your soul to theirs. And now, the decision they are making is approaching its moment of action. Hashtag. They are preparing. Not just in thought, but in energy, in intention. They are aligning themselves with courage. They are shedding the fears that once paralyzed them. They are confronting the very things inside that once told them, it's safer to walk away. And my child, here is the most important part, this preparation is not accidental. It is divinely guided. It is the universe whispering, nudging, reminding them of what is real, of what matters, of you. This person has been watching, listening, feeling. You may not know it, but even small actions you take, your smile, your laughter, your sudden silence, have left marks on them. Marks that cannot be erased. Moments they replay in their mind, asking themselves, did I really see what I saw? Did I feel what I felt? Yes, my child, they are seeing you. Truly seeing you. Now, listen closely. They are beginning to plan, not in a way that is cold or calculated, but in a way that honors both their heart and yours. They are asking themselves, how do I approach them without scaring them away? How do I show them I care without overwhelming them? How do I step forward in truth and courage, not desperation? My child, these questions are sacred. They reveal the depth of their care, the sincerity of their intention. This is not a casual thought, they are thinking of the long term, of connection, of harmony. And you may wonder, why is it taking so long? Because when something is worth it, when someone is worth it, it cannot be rushed. The heart must be steady. The mind must be aligned. The soul must be ready. And this person, they are finally aligning. Slowly, carefully, beautifully. Pause for a moment, my child, imagine them standing at the edge of decision. Their heart beating fast, their chest filled with longing. Can you feel it? Comment below if you feel their energy, just a simple, I feel it. Good. Now hear me clearly. They are preparing to step closer to you, but this step will be mindful, thoughtful, gentle. They are not acting on impulse, they are acting on truth. And truth, my child, has a power that fear can never overcome. This step they are preparing to take is not just physical, it is spiritual, emotional. It carries energy, intentions, promises. And even though words may not be spoken yet, their heart is already speaking to yours. Every thought, every pause, every small act they take is an echo of what they feel. I want you to understand this, my child. They are choosing you. They are choosing the possibility of love. They are choosing courage over comfort. They are choosing connection over distance. But, they are still human. They are still afraid. And this is where your energy comes in, your belief, your patience, your understanding. You do not need to chase them. You do not need to push them. Simply hold space for the person they are becoming, the version of them that steps forward toward you, fully, without fear. This is a sacred moment in the making. It is quiet, yet powerful. Invisible, yet undeniable. And very soon, it will manifest in ways you can see, feel, and respond to. My child, I want you to breathe in this truth. Their decision is no longer if. It is when. And that, when, is approaching with every heartbeat, every thought, every silent wish they whisper into the universe. Before I leave you for the final part, comment below, part 5, if you are ready to see the culmination of this journey, where I reveal exactly what this person is likely to do and how the energy between you will shift. Remember, my child, what is coming is not coincidence. It is alignment. It is truth. It is love stepping forward, guided by courage, and divinely orchestrated. You are ready. And so